Alright guys, we're going to be doing page 118 today, and I know that's different from normally just doing math boxes, so we're going to go ahead and I want you to make sure you're doing this with the video like you would in class. So in this, what we're doing is we're going to write decimal numbers in expanded form. That means we're going to take each digit and identify the digit and its value. The back of your math book, you have your place value chart. Now we have the ones place in front of the decimal. Now behind the decimal we get smaller. We have tenths, hundredths, and thousandths. On this chart we have different ways to write each place value. So if you get stuck, that's a great resource as well. So I have the number 2 and 473 thousandths. For this first one, we're just writing the sum of the digits in standard notation. So this would just be 2 plus 4 tenths plus 7 hundredths plus 3, nope, that was right, 3 thousandths. Now I'm going to take that and break it down even further. I'm going to multiply each digit by its decimal value. The 2 is in the ones place, so it would just be 2 times 1. Next is the tenths place. There's a 4, and that would just be times decimal 1. That's 4 tenths. Then the next one would be 7. The 7 is in the hundredths place, so it would be times decimal 0.1. The next one is a 3. It's in the thousandths place, so it would be decimal 0.001. I have a sample up here to help me as I go. This next spot, instead of writing the values as decimals, the values are just written as fractions. Now here I have this number, and remember we say what's in front of the decimal first, then we say and then we say what's behind. But in this case I have a 0, so I'm not going to say the 0. But I have a 94 is the number. So for this 94, I'm going to say 94 and look at the smallest value. Our smallest value here is the thousandths place. So we're going to say this together, and you can say it in your head as we're going. This is 94 thousandths. So let's go ahead, let's write this number in expanded notation. So 0, I'm not going to have anything to do with either of these zeros, the 1 or the tenths, but my next digit of value is a 9. Now that 9 is in the hundredths place, so it's just going to be, sorry, I got ahead of myself here, decimal 0.9 to represent the hundredths place that 9 is in. Now the 4 is in the thousandths place, so I'm going to put as decimal, 0 for the tenths, 0 for the hundredths, and a 4 for the thousandths. Now I'm going to break it down even further. My first digit of value is a 9, and that 9 is in the tenths, not in the tenths place, the hundredths place. It's going to be decimal, 0 in the tenths place, and 1 in the hundredths place. Plus 4 times its value. Well, that 4 is in the thousandths place, so to represent a thousandth, it is decimal with 2 zeros and a 1. So 0 in the tenths, 0 in the hundredths, and 1 in the thousandths. Next, we're going to go ahead and move right along. I have that 9. That's my first digit of value, but it's in the hundredths place, so that would be times 1 over 100 plus 4, because that's the next value, and that's in the thousandths place, so times 1 over 1,000. We're going to go ahead, keep on going along here. I have this number. We say what's in front of the decimal first, then we say and. After the and, we say the second number, then we say the smallest value, which is the thousandths. So this number is 7 and 742 thousandths. So I'm just going to break this down digit by digit. 7 is worth 7. The next 7 is 7 tenths. The next digit's in the hundredths place, so it's going to be 5 hundredths. Those zeros are so important. Plus 2 thousandths. Now we're going to break this down with some addition with multiplication. Our first digit is in the ones place, so it would just be 7 multiplied by 1. And at any point in this video, if you feel like you understand this, you can pause the video, do the work, and then come back and check your answer. Oops, no decimal here. Now the next digit is a 7, and it is in the tenths place, so it would be times decimal 1. Then the next digit is a 5, which is in the hundredths place, so it would be decimal 0.1 plus 2 times decimal 0.01. Now this next one, we're going to do the exact same thing we just did here, but instead of multiplying by a decimal, we'll multiply by a fraction if it is a decimal number. So the 7, the first 7 is in the ones place, so it's just 7 times 1. The second digit is a 7, but it's in the tenths place, so that is 7 times, oops, see, even I forgot, 1 over 10 plus 5 times 1 over 100 plus 2, which is our final digit. It's in the thousandths place, which is 2 times 1 over 1,000. Right, our next one, we're working a little bit backwards. I have a 6 in the tenths place. So that leaves me nothing in the ones place, so decimal 6. Now what's in the hundredths place? A 3. And the thousandths place, a 7. So let's go ahead, let's write that with multiplication and addition using decimals. The 6 times 1/10 plus the next digit is 3. So 3 times 0.1, that's a hundredth, plus 7 times decimal 0.001 times 1,000. Now we just need to write that using fractions. So 6 times 1 over 10 because it's in the tenths place. 3 times 1 over 100 because it's in the hundredths place, plus 7 times 1 over 1,000 because that digit's in the thousandths place. So please just make sure that you take your time when you're doing these, and if you get stuck, you have that back of the book to really help you with that place value system here.